Hi everybody, today I'm going to be showing you a prom tutorial. I'm going to do my hair and makeup, and I'm going to show you how to transform yourself from something like this into something a little bit like this. So I've tried to keep it very simple and classy, and I'm just wearing a red dress because I just think it's quite a universal colour. So we're just going to get started with our hair, and basically for this hair tutorial it's best if your hair is a little bit messy and hasn't been washed for a couple of days, because you really want to have the texture and have a few more natural oils in there so it holds in place. But I'm just going to put in a little bit of dry shampoo, and this is for brunette hair, so it's got a brown tint to it, so it doesn't leave grey streaks in your hair. And then you're just going to part your hair on either side depending on what side you have a fringe cut or whichever side you prefer. And then you're just going to scoop it round and tie it into a low side ponytail. Then just to kind of even out and balance your face, just pull out a few little strands of hair the other side, and then take your fringe, or if you haven't got a fringe, any bits of hair, and start twisting it. And every time you twist around, add a new piece from the front to make the braid gradually get bigger. And then just take a bobby pin or a Kirby grip or whatever you have and just secure it in place. And then just pull a few strands down just to balance out your face. Then just tease a little bit out from the ponytail just to give your hair a little bit of volume at the back, and push the back of your ponytail up and secure it with some pins if you want an extra bit of lift to your hair, and I just think it looks really, really nice. And then just split your ponytail at the bottom, and then basically just put it into whatever shape suits you. I wanted quite a big messy bun. If you want it a bit tighter and neater, just fold it into whatever shape you want and secure it with lots and lots and lots of pins, because you do not want it falling out on prom night. So I've kept it very low and quite big. You could plait it, or you could add gemstones to it, you could do whatever you wanted, but basically it's just your own preference. Okay, so I've left mine with a few little strandy bits at the bottom, just because I really like how that looks. And all I'm doing now is just applying some heat protectant, and I'm using the Guardian Angel from Swaps-Off. And this is my Babyliss conical curling wand, and I'm just taking the strands around my face and curling it outwards. And this will just kind of open up my face a bit more rather than closing it in. And I only hold the hair around the barrel for about a second, and I'm splitting the other side into a few curls so it doesn't look like one massive curl. And then once they're curled, I just kind of run my fingers through them so they're not so straight and they look a little bit more natural. And then I'm just going to curl a few pieces of hair at the bottom of the side bun. So all you need to do now is take some really good hairspray and just set it all in place. I don't use too much because I don't like the curls to go crispy, but just a little mist all over is fine. And I'm just adding a red hair flower just to add a bit of colour. You could use pearls, gemstones, a bow, any hair accessory you want really, or you could leave it plain if you didn't want a lot of detail. So onto makeup, I'm just keeping it very, very simple. I'm going to start by applying my Rimmel Fix and Perfect Primer. You can check out my review in the information bar below if you want to know what I think about it. And I'm just going to pat that onto my face. So while I wait for the primer to sink in, I'm going to use my Clinique Superfine Liner for brows and fill in my brows. I do like to do my brows first if I'm doing a full face of makeup, because I find the brows define your face, and then you can work your eye makeup around how defined you want your brows. So I start by defining the arch and then just gradually filling in up. And then I'm using the Revlon Colour Stay Foundation in the shade 150 Buff and applying that with my Real Techniques buffing brush. If you're going to prom, you kind of want to avoid foundation with a lot of SPF, because that will flash white in the photos. So this one's only got SPF 15, which is still low enough not to be really seen in photos. It's a little bit pale for my skin, but it's a really full coverage foundation, which is what you want. So for eyes, I'm going to be applying MAC Bare Study Paint Pot and lightly putting that as a base. It's just really pretty shimmery champagne colour that will make your shadows last a really long time. So all the shadows are from the Storm palette, and I'm going to start off by taking this silvery creamy champagne colour and just patting that all over my lid. Then I'm going to be taking the light matte brown next to it and just using a small amount just to lightly define my crease. And that is really all the eyeshadow we're going to be using because I really want to focus this look on the eyeliner and lips. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get the eyeliner application, I was out of shot, but that's the kind of look I went for. I do know that I slipped a bit and I've got that really annoying black dot, but I just wanted a really thin cat eye because I just wanted to really elongate my eyes. I'm just going to be curling my lashes with the No. 7 eyelash curlers and the mascara, and I'm going to tight line with the Safe & Glory Small Decal, which is a really jet black eyeliner, and this will just give the effect of fuller lashes. So for mascara, I'm using the Revlon Grow Lashes, which is a really volumizing mascara, and I'm just going to be applying a generous amount to my top and bottom lashes. Okay, I'm just added a few individual lashes. If you wanted a bit more dramatic, you could do a full set or some demis or whatever you wanted. And I'm just going over again with my mascara just to blend them in and make them look a little bit more natural. I used about 3 individuals on each eye. And then I'm just going to be using the Body Shop under eye highlighter, and this will just really make my eyes awake, and even if you get tired, it will hopefully not show. And then just to cover any blemishes, just to give really flawless skin, I'm using the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer and My Shades Light, and just to blend that in I'm using the Real Techniques Precision Brush from the Core Collection. And then finally I'm just going to set that all with the Maybelline Dew Matte Powder and the Body Shop Powder Brush. Okay, so for a lovely tanned finish, I'm going to be using the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, and with the Real Techniques contour brush, I'm just going to apply this anywhere that I want to add warmth to my face. So for me, that's my cheekbones and my temples. And for blush, I'm using a MAC blush in Blush Baby, and just going to apply some more of that to the apples of my cheeks. Because I'm wearing reds, I don't want any pink on my cheeks, so this lovely warm toned apricot colour really complements the look. Finally, I'm just applying some shimmery highlighter for my cheekbones and on top of my nose, which will look absolutely gorgeous in photos. If you do have really oily skin, you might want to skip this step. Okay, so for lips, I'm using 2 lip products from Maybelline. I'm going to start off by lining my lips with their Colour Sensational Lip Liner in Pleasure Me Red. And I'm just going to use this very lightly because I don't want my lips to be super bright, but I want it to be quite a statement. And then the lipstick I'm using is the Colour Sensational Lipstick in the shade Glamorous Red, and I'm applying that with a lip brush so I can do a few more layers and apply it more as a stain so it will last a lot longer and I won't have to touch it up so often. And that's it, that's the lips done. So all that you need to do now is add some finishing touches. So because my hair is up, I want to add some really big statement earrings. These are from Accessorize. I just love the chain detailing on them. And then all you need to do after that is to all you need to do is wear a lovely shrug or a clutch and you're done for the evening. So if you're going to prom, have a lovely time and I'll see you soon. Bye!